Hello, I am Christy.
And I'm Leighton.
And together we are a new podcast on whiskey tasting called
Married Mash, where we discuss life, family, and pretty much anything.
Yep, and Leighton brings a new whiskey for me to try. Will we clink it?
Or will we sink it?
Check us out on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you find your podcasts. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And remember,
always drink responsibly.
Indeed.
While we're pouring our beers, I want to welcome everybody to the first regular episode of the Beard Owl podcast of the year of our Lord 2021. Let's hope that it's a better year than 2020 was, even though we started this podcast in 2020, so that was a pretty good thing. But this is the podcast where we talk about two of the greatest things in the world, beer and Weird Al. I'm Lauren. I'm still Lauren.
And I'm still John.
Yay. And, we're talking about a really good one today.
Number 4, baby. Number 4.
Number 4. Frank's 2000-inch TV.
What a masterpiece.
Oh, God, I know. And it's off of 1993's Alapalooza.
Which I think is one of the best albums that he's come out with. I think we both have it in the top 5 of his albums.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's a really good one. What was I going to say? Well,
I don't know. I'm not in your brain.
I know. I completely lost my train of thought. This is bad.
My brain.
Well, let's talk about the beer that we have, because our beer couldn't be any more different other than the fact that they're both IPAs. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I'm just I'm distracted by getting my Untapped check-in ready, so 1 second. I'll tell you that this beer, I have rated a 3.5. It is 3.6 carbs, 95 calories. And so, for those of you that are wise enough to know the nutrition facts of beer, you will know that this is actually technically a light beer. This is the Dogfish Head Slightly Mighty Low-Cal IPA. India Pale Ale brewed with monk fruit extract.
Now, Dogfish Head, are they out of Delaware?
They are in Delaware. I believe Callista Flockhart is a regular there. Yeah. It's 4% alcohol by volume. I don't have the IBUs in front of me as readily as I should. Anyway, I've paired it because the TV dwarfs the mighty Redwoods. It's a very, very loose pairing.
Very loose pairing.
What do you have?
I have... Okay. I think I mentioned to you the other day that my pairing is kind of convoluted, but I'm proud of it. So, I have a beer from BlackStack Brewing in... St. Paul, Minnesota. It is called Free Strata, and it is a triple IPA, clocking in at 10% ABV. So you've got 4.5, I've got 10%, and this beer has no nutritional information because it's probably not good in that regard. But I have paired Free Strata with Frank's 2000-inch TV for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is the label of this beer kind of looks like a television tower, like sending the signal out to the people.
Okay.
So that's what got me thinking about it. But then I was like, Free Strata. I know Strata is the hop, okay? So then I started looking into information about Strata hops. And Strata hops, they were made as a collaboration between Indie Hops, which is a hop company, and Oregon State University, their like hop cultivating program. And they developed this Strata hop. And it hit the market in 2018, but they started working on it back in 2010. But here's the fun thing. The Strata hop variety is the first patented variety of hop from Indie Hops, which means that the plants and rhizomes are not available for home propagation. So, that's Indie Hops hop. You can look, but don't touch it, please.
Okay.
They're the one in charge, and they decide who can brew with these.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You see?
And when you started talking about strata hops, I thought you were going to be like, oh, the TV reaches the stratosphere.
I mean, yeah.
The
But I was like,
stratosphere.
I was like, you know what? This is the Beard Owl podcast, so I decided to drop some BK on people, some beer knowledge.
Burger King.
Yeah. Have it your way.
Yeah.
Initial thoughts about Frank's 2000-inch TV. Let's jump into this monstrosity.
Well, as a kid, I don't think I realized that it was a pastiche of REM. I just kind of thought it was a song. As a kid, though, I don't think I really knew that he was doing style parodies. I thought when he was writing songs, it was just, he wrote a song. And it happened to be... But, like, as I grew up, I realized, you know what? Yeah, he's doing these style parodies of different bands. And it took us a long while to realize that Frank's 2000-inch TV was an REM pastiche. But it's, like, just one of those songs that, like, even if it's not an REM pastiche, it's, like, a genius song.
It's so good.
Like, it's
So
just
good.
it's just a good song. It's
I know.
It's like
That's why it's number
harmonically
4.
great. It's lyrically great. Like, it's just amazing.
The mandolin.
Yeah.
The mandolin. I need a timeout for a second.
Sure.
You have beer foam in your mustache.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Nice. It's called the Belgian dip.
What is that from?
Austin Powers. Remember? Dr. Evil? He has the Starbucks.
The Belgian dip.
Yeah.
Oh
He
boy.
has the Starbucks, and he drinks his latte, and he gets whipped cream on his mustache, and they're
That's
like,
right.
you've got a little. Oh yes, it's the Belgian dip, because he gets the whipped cream on his nose.
Oh, that's right.
Austin,
That's right.
those movies. Yeah. The first one is great. The second one is good, and the third one doesn't exist. But
Okay. I'll agree with you on the third one. I like the second one better than the first one, and I've got 2 words as to why.
is it Heather Graham?
It is Heather Graham.
Okay.
And 2 other words: crochet dress.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, if I were a young boy at the time, well, I mean, I guess if I were attracted to women, that would have been the moment that,
Yeah.
like, my awakening occurred. Because,
She was a smoke show in that movie.
dude, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
But you digest.
I do digest. And, well, actually, I'm not going to finish digesting just yet. Which is the one where, it's the second one. Also, he goes back in time, and number 2, who's Robert Wagner, is also Rob Lowe. Mm-hmm. And it's basically Rob Lowe doing a Robert Wagner impression. He does it so well.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
He does it so well.
He does.
He nails it, man. He nails it. And I think that was before Rob Lowe really got into doing anything, like, actually funny. So, like, that was obviously before Parks and Rec, where he was,
right.
like, amazing on it. But, like, you didn't put Rob Lowe in, like, the funny part of your brain. just yet. But he killed it. He killed it, man. I wonder what those movies would look like on Frank's 2,000-inch TV.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like all the chest hair.
He had a mole, right? Austin Powers, he had a mole?
No. Fred Savage was the mole.
That's
mole,
right.
Mole, 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 mole,
Mole,
mole,
mole, mole, yeah.
mole, 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 mole.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's... His mole would probably be 10 feet wide.
At least.
Yeah. But, all right, so
Yeah.
there have been a few threads that I've seen on the internet that kind of debunk the whole Robert De Niro's mole would be 10 feet wide, just based on, Pythagorean theorem and pixels and stuff. But that's only assuming, like, a medium range shot. I bet you if there was ever a scene where there's a close-up of Robert De Niro's face, that there is potential for that mole to be 10 feet wide.
Preach.
Because that's one variable that you cannot just nail down. You have to make an assumption on it. And so, as long as there's potential, that statement is true.
I agree. And I mean, at the same time, he's not saying Robert De Niro's mole is 10 feet wide. It's one of those, it's gotta be.
Yeah, it's definitely hyperbole.
Yeah, it's a hyperbole. We know how to say it properly, people. Don't at us.
No, listen here, all you commenters. Can you tell me in text form how to pronounce hyperbole? Thank you.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm gonna read it the same way. Like you say tomato, I say tomato. That only works in spoken word. Like, I'm gonna read it the same way twice in a row. You say tomato, I say tomato. Yeah.
Well, there was a Christopher Walken sketch on Saturday Night Live. Where
the one where he talks about the cowbell.
Potato, potato, tomato, tomato.
Yeah.
He sang the song just like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to get too far off of Robert De Niro, because I think of this song anytime I see Robert De Niro in any context ever.
Absolutely.
Ever.
Mm-hmm. At least the first time you see him in a film. Like, if I'm watching a movie that stars him, like, the first thing I think of is, Frank's 2000. But then, like, in subsequent scenes, I don't rethink about Frank's 2000-inch TV. I'm like, engrossed in the story or whatever. If I'm still watching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, obviously. But, like, you think of it at least once. Every time.
Right, yeah.
Every single time. Like, so talking about actors that have shifted into, comedies, Robert De Niro with Meet the Parents and Meet the Fockers and things like that.
Yeah.
Like, what sticks out in my mind with that, and I just really wanted to talk about this very briefly. It's when Jimmy Fallon does his Robert De Niro impression. He's like, "You want to meet me? You want to meet me?"
Yeah.
It just makes me chuckle. You're talking about your Reddit threads?
Yeah. Yeah, let me see. I want to give credit where credit is due.
You want to give Reddit credit where credit.
Okay, so the one thread I have here is by user CatDadMillhouse. So he kind of did some math. I'll read the whole post here because it's relatively short. His methodology is basic grade school math. He paused a close-up shot of De Niro on a 24-inch monitor and busted out a measuring tape. The width of the mole was almost exactly a quarter inch, so putting 0.25 inches over 24 feet and multiply over 0.25 inches over 24 inches and multiply over 2,000 inches, he got the size of De Niro's mole on Frank's 2,000-inch TV. It was a mere 20.83 inches, a little over a foot and a half. I know what you're thinking. You're an idiot. Why would you waste your time on this? Fair question. But I bet you're also thinking, okay, well, how big would the TV have to be if you wanted a 10-foot wide De Niro mole? 11,520 inches. Doesn't roll off the tongue quite as well as 2,000, does it? So that's the whole that's the whole thread there. So apparently he, according to him, about almost 12,000 inch TV.
Wow, so that TV would need to be like...
Now, that's corner to corner, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
But
right? Because that's how they measure TVs. It's corner to corner.
Yeah. Yeah, so the width of a 2,000-inch TV, based on the Pythagorean theorem, is... somebody else did the math. Let me look that up, because I don't feel like doing the math right now. Would be about 1,600 inches.
Okay.
So 1,600 inches is how many feet? 1,600. Hey Google, what's 1,600 divided by 12?
The answer is approximately 133.333333.
Okay, so 133 feet wide. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
I hope people are listening to this on speakers and they have Google in their home and they just kind of...
Oh my god. I hate that. Did yours
When the
ever
TV
like react
yeah.
to a commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah. Super annoying. And my problem is I have the little, the Google dot, and I also have the Fire Stick that has Alexa.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
everything...
it all screws up. Yeah.
It just talks.
Yeah.
I want to get them to talk to each other one of these days.
You can do it. There is a series of questions that you have to ask them to get it to work. But yeah, and so going back, over 100 feet wide television, assuming a 4:3 ratio, it would be 1,200 inches tall, which is 100 feet, by 130. We said just now, or something like that. So 100 by 130, you just need about a tenth, the mole to be about a tenth of the width of the TV. That's doable.
Yeah, I think that's completely doable.
Right.
Yeah. So we're spending a lot of time talking about
this
size
one
of the
particular
screen.
line. Yes.
Yeah, well, there's one particular line, but it's all focusing on the size of the screen.
Right. It dwarfs the mighty redwoods. How tall are redwoods?
Well, it depends on them.
Hey Google, how tall is the average redwood tree?
Here's what I understood from the website BigSurCalifornia.org. Average mature trees are from 200 to 240 feet high with diameters of 10 to 15 feet. Do you want a little more context?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so based on that, this TV, unless it is mounted on something, is not going to dwarf your average redwood.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, we're talking about the size of the screen, but you got to remember in 1993, there weren't these flat screen TVs.
Right, they were
like we have
huge
today.
CRTs.
So this
is
TV
a massive piece of equipment.
would have a pretty big footprint. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So I could see it dwarfing the redwoods just by like sheer volume of existence.
Girth?
It might not be as tall, but
when he
is this massive?
Okay, but
massive?
Here's the thing: when you say dwarf, when something is dwarfed, you're talking about height.
Height.
So like
Height.
height, length, width, and height.
Height.
No, get out of here. Yeah, when you're talking about dwarf, you're talking about height, and so when you say it's dwarfing the mighty redwoods, we just did the math that this screen is 100 feet tall. It's half the size of your average redwood. Half the height.
Yeah. Half the height is half the height of a redwood. How's that slightly mighty treating you?
First one's almost down.
It's tasty for what it is. I had that beer when we talked UHF with the Species. There you go. Number 2.
Yeah.
It's a light beer.
Yep.
Do what you gotta do.
Hey, only 3.6 carbs? That's amazing. Oop.
So if you have 3 of those.
Oop.
Oops, all foam.
Oop.
Oop.
That's how CC says oops. She doesn't say the S. It's just oop. Oop.
I like that, though. I might start doing that. I have started calling my dogs pups.
Yeah. Same.
Because that's what she does.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I looked at Troy the other day, and I'm like, who's a good pup?
Pup.
Who's my pup? Pup. Pup.
You got pup-ups for dogs, bup-bups. Bup-bups for birds.
Bup-bups? Okay.
Beep-beeps for cars. Doo-doo for shark or any fish because of the Baby Shark song.
Okay, that's fair.
She'll say raff for giraffe.
Okay.
Yeah. Ba for sheep. Dote for goat.
Dote?
Dote. D-O-
Okay.
Yeah, because the G is hard. It's difficult. So.
Yeah.
Oh. Here's a little anecdote that is related.
Good. Let's do it.
So the other day, I was doing something in the kitchen. I think I was cleaning up after dinner, and Natalie got Cece cleaned up and was reading a book to her called "Where Are You, Little Fox?" And so Cece runs out to the kitchen, and she says something, and I thought she said, Dad, what the f-? But she's really saying, where the fox? But the way she says fox, it's fuck. Because she can't do the x. It's where the fuck.
Where the fox?
F-O-C-K. And I'm like,
That's...
you go tell your mother. And then she comes out, no, it was just reading the book, where's the little fox? I'm like, oh.
That's...
Okay. But that's still really funny.
That's great.
Yeah.
Great. I love that. Like, that reminds me of, like, there's t-shirts and mugs that have the little thing. It's like, no, and then a picture of a fox, and then given. So it's like, no fox given. Mm-hmm. Same.
Or what the fox? Yeah.
What the fox?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Oh. But yeah, this song is just so dang good. This is another one of those songs where I feel like if somebody didn't speak English and they just heard this, they'd think it was like just a serious pop song. Mm-hmm. Like normal pop song.
Absolutely.
And that speaks to Al's, his sensibilities and his sensibilities and his ability, but his ability to create like actual good music. I hate it when people crap on Weird Al just as being like the parody guy.
Right, yeah, they don't really realize. I think as we talked about with our close personal friend of the podcast, Nathan Rabin, the point was made that, like, there are people out there that think, oh, he only does parodies, or I didn't realize that he does originals and pastiches, and, oh, he's still around? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're absolutely right in that Weird Al, this song is a true testament to it, that he is really a master of all styles.
Oh,
when
for
it comes
sure.
to writing songs. Like there are certain bands where you'll listen to their discographies from front to back, and from the first album to their last album, they've changed like 100 different times, but it's still kind of the same general style. And so, but like one I really think about in that regard, as far as changing their sound a little bit, is Incubus. They started out as this like funk band sort of background with like more rapping lyrics, and then they go on to like the rocky still acoustics, like, well, not still, the rocky music, like their big song Drive.
Yeah.
That was a little bit acoustical, and then they get into like phased guitars in their next couple albums, but like then they like change to like a little bit of distortion and whatnot, and then their last one, it's like kind of almost back to like their make yourself drive days, but a little bit more modern. So like they change, like every album has its own unique sound and style, but it's still like, yeah, that's Incubus.
Right.
At its core.
I think good bands do that. They change and they evolve, and but they still remain themselves. I mean, I'm going to be super cliche and basically be like, that's also the Beatles.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
You know?
They started out like the original boy band, right?
Yeah.
Like,
And once you hit like Help and Rubber Soul, every album after that feels like its own thing.
right. What was the one right after Rubber Soul? Was that Sgt. Pepper?
No, Revolver.
Revolver. That's right. I should have remembered Revolver. That's like maybe my second favorite Beatles album behind Sgt. Pepper. I like the middle stuff.
Yeah, you're a Help, Rubber Soul, Revolver guy.
Sgt. Pepper. Yeah.
Up to Sgt. Pepper.
Yes.
Yeah. Then they got weird with Magical Mystery Tour.
That one was real weird.
Have you ever watched the movie Magical Mystery Tour?
Yeah,
it was like a BBC special.
It's a fever dream.
It's an absolute fever dream. It truly is.
Yeah.
And there are a few things that I will call fever dreams. Tim and Eric, awesome show, great job.
Yeah.
And Magical Mystery Tour.
And also, to an extent, the Yellow Submarine.
Yeah, but Yellow Submarine is I like it as a cartoon. Like, are you bluish? You don't look bluish.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, all right, so as a cartoon, watching it as a kid, it's like, okay, yeah, this can pass as a children's movie. But watching it as an adult, you're like, holy crap, that's trippy. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it is. It's absolutely trippy. But as
Like
far
the
as
Big
Beatles
Blue
movies
Meanies?
go,
Oh, man.
oh, the Big Blue Meanies. Oh, and the Love Glove.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have an action figure of the Love Glove
Yes.
from Yellow Submarine. But as far as Beatles movies go, Help is my favorite.
Okay.
That's the one where Ringo accidentally gets the sacrificial ring stuck on his hand. It's, in hindsight, it's like a little racist to like Eastern religion.
Okay,
But-
is that the one I remember one particular line? Go to the window.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one?
Go to the window.
Go
and,
to the window.
And jeweler, you failed. And thingy, they're doing curling, and one of the curling rocks is like a bomb, and George can't think of what it's called, and he goes, thingy, it's a fiendish thingy.
A fiendish thingy. Was it?
They were
Was it Hard
stoned
Day's
out of
Night
their
where
minds.
he's like, he's a clean man.
Oh yeah, Paul's grandfather. He's a clean man.
He's a clean
That's
man.
A Hard Day's Night.
Yeah,
He's a
okay.
clean man. That was on Turner Classic Movies like a month ago. I watched it. I didn't sit down.
Wow.
I was dancing. I was having a good time watching A Hard Day's Night. I hadn't seen it in years, but the lines just kept
Yeah.
coming back to me. I need to watch Help again because, like I said, Ringo gets the sacrificial ring stuck on his finger, and they're trying to kill him because he's got the sacrificial ring, but he needs to be painted red before he can be sacrificed. So they're like trying to like, it's basically like real. It's like live action Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner.
Yeah. It's
But-
kind of slapstick kind of stuff. Yeah.
It's definitely slapsticky. I mean, and the scene where they're skiing to Ticket to Ride is classic. There's just so many funny things. They're in the recording studio, and they're like sawing the floor from beneath them as they're recording, and it's like, what's that buzzing? Were you buzzing? No, I wasn't buzzing. Were you buzzing? And it's just so funny.
Yeah.
People, watch Help. Get yourself a 2,000-inch TV and watch Help.
Yeah.
The Beatles' 1965 movie, because it's so funny. It's like, what are you trying to fool me with your filthy Eastern ways?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was going to get to go off on Help today. Like, you went off on Bowie.
I did.
Couple-
I could have gone
couple
off on
episodes
Bowie
ago.
again this time. We're talking about
You
style
could've.
changes, but I did not because he did not like being called a rock chameleon because chameleons blend in, and he did not want to blend in.
Oh, he wanted to stand out. He's like a reverse chameleon. Mm-hmm. Like a chameleon with the contrast button hit the other way.
like a karma chameleon.
Like a karma chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Lovin' would be easy if your colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green.
Boy George, everybody.
Thank you. This has been a dramatic reading of
This
Karma Chameleon
this
by
portion
Culture
of the
Club,
podcast brought to you by Boy George.
who is now Man George.
Yes,
George Man.
George, man.
George Man. Oh my God.
Do you remember what that's from?
Wait. George George, man.
Well, I mean, it's not originally George.
George, but it's man.
I'll give it. You have 2 possible correct answers. They are related correct answers, but you have 2 possible correct answers.
Oh crap! Freakazoid?
No.
What?
Okay. Repair man. All that, Keenan and Kel.
Oh crap! Yes, repair
man.
Oh my god! You know, Keenan and Kel. And
Keenan's
all that
still going at it.
Keenan's still kicking.
Great.
He's the elder statesman of Saturday Night Live.
Who saw that coming? Nobody. No, when all that and Keenan and Kel were at their height, everybody thought that Kel was going to be the guy to be successful.
Yeah,
over a long
Keenan.
period of time. Not to say that he wasn't successful, but he has not been in the spotlight as much as Keenan has.
No, and you know what? I think it all boils down to is Pierre Escargot.
Dude, yeah, the bathtub French lessons.
He's sitting in the bathtub and he's like, ho.
Yeah.
That was really good. You had Lori Beth Dinberg with Vital Information.
Oh my gosh, the one Pete from Pete and Pete.
Danny
Tamborelli, yeah.
Yeah, he was on that. Amanda Bynes
before she went absolutely insane. Yeah.
Was Michelle Trachtenberg on it?
No, I think she. No, no, she was just
was she
big
Harriet
on
the
Nickelodeon.
Spy?
Huh?
Michelle Trachtenberg. I think she was Harriet the Spy.
I think you're right. Who was Alex Mack?
Alex Mack. She was. I see her.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my god, she was in Mad Men.
Yeah.
Who are you, Alex Mack? I'm Googling it. Don't worry.
All right, cool.
Larissa Oleynik.
Okay.
Larissa Oleynik. The Secret World of Alex Mack.
That's where she could turn into a puddle, right?
Yeah, because she was, she had, like, some weird science thing happen to her, and she could turn into, like, metallic. She's an ordinary teenage girl. While walking home after her first day of junior high school, she's nearly hit by a truck from a chemical plant, and she's accidentally drenched with a top-secret chemical called GC-161.
Oh, boy.
She gets telekinesis, shooting electricity from her fingers, and the ability to dissolve into a mobile puddle of water.
Oh, man. That show sounds terrible, but to, like, children us, it's, like, a great show. So, like, I have no idea.
It's like, oh my god. And to think about it, in June of this coming year, Larissa Oleynik will turn 40.
Whoa.
Anyway.
I mean, I guess we're still on topic because we're talking about TV shows and what is this?
We are talking about
2,000-inch TV. Okay, so what's your favorite TV show? You can go either now, anything that you've ever watched, growing up.
Okay, well for me, the answer is always Frasier. I love Frasier.
Okay,
I could watch Frasier forever. But I'm currently in like smack in the middle of. I like to, again, I've mentioned this before. I like to watch older shows that I may have like remembered a little bit from being a kid, but like they went over my head like because I didn't get everything when they were initially on. Perfect Strangers. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
No, I never watched it.
It aired from 86 to 93, so I remember watching like the last 2 seasons of it. It was one of the original TV shows in the TGIF block, and it is actually the show that Family Matters spun off from.
Oh, okay.
It's Larry and Balky. Balky is the cousin from Meepos. It's like, oh, cousin, now we are so happy we do the dance of joy. Don't be ridiculous.
Talking about Family Matters, everybody calls that show Steve Urkel, and it bugs me. So I have a little hierarchy of actors here. So you've got Samuel L. Jackson. He is the top sassy black actor, right? Like he's like, if you think about like a vulgar black actor, it's going to be Samuel L. Jackson. Go down one rung, you've got Ving Rhames, so he's the poor man's Samuel L. Jackson. Go down one more rung, you've got Danny Glover, who is the poor man's Ving Rhames. And go down one more from that, you've got Reginald VelJohnson, who was the cop dad in Family Matters. He is the poor man's Donald Glover, or Danny Glover.
Okay.
That's my hierarchy. To get
That's your
from
hierarchy.
Samuel L. Jackson to Reginald VelJohnson.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Jaleel White.
He was the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog in the Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon.
No way!
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. And then I guess to stay on topic, sort of, if you remember Phil Avery from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he was Uncle Phil. He was the voice of Shredder.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that. That's one of those things that you know.
And then, like, you got Fergie. She was the voice of Sally Brown in the Peanuts movies. Yeah.
Yep. And we're not talking Fergie, Sarah Ferguson, Duchess of whatever. We're talking Fergie, formerly of the Black Eyed Peas, who every time he comes around, her London Bridge wanna go down.
Yeah. And then her lovely lady lumps. Check it out.
Check it out. And she is Fergalicious.
Fergalicious definition: make the boys go loco.
That song, Fergalicious, when I was teaching Comp 101 at Luzerne County Community College, I used that song in my lesson about the definition essay.
Okay.
And how to structure a definition essay. Because I was like, okay, like define the term, give examples of what it means. So Fergalicious.
I guess she does that.
Definition, make the boys go loco. And then she provided some examples
Anecdotal
of how
evidence.
Anecdotal evidence. And then she supported herself with an outside source when Will.i.am comes in and does his rap about her being Fergalicious. And so I dead ass serious taught this Fergalicious lesson. And John, I'm not even kidding you. I have students that I had. Now, this was, oh my God. So when did I teach at LCC? From like 2010 to when I moved down here. So 2010 to 2013. So they were talking,
right.
8, 9, 10 years ago. God, I was a baby teaching college to other babies. But anyway, I still have some of my former students from that time frame, like, if they randomly hear Fergalicious somewhere, they're like,
that essay.
They'll shoot me a message and be like, hey, I heard Fergalicious today and thought of you. I'm like,
amazing.
there are worse things to have happen, especially given the context.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, their definition essays were good because I was like, okay, here's the formula. Just listen to Fergalicious.
Yeah.
I'm a good teacher.
What other songs did Fergie have? Glamorous?
Big girls don't cry.
There's another song called Big Girls Don't Cry, but not by her, if you remember.
Big girls don't cry.
Big girls don't cry. They don't cry.
Oh my God.
I just like to do that part.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's fun.
We all have parts of random songs that we just like to sing.
Yeah.
I like to get really operatic and just do Climb Every Mountain from Sound of Music.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay, I'm going to back up.
You move away from the mic so you can breathe.
Every mountain, forge every street. That's it.
It's Ford, not Forge.
I know, but I do it that way on purpose. I know it's
I always
Ford every
say
stream.
climb Gander Mountain.
Gander Mountain.
Gander Mountain. This portion of the Beard Owl podcast sponsored by Gander Mountain. Go get
And
all
the
of your
sound-
outdoor needs.
Uh-oh. Cabela's is going to call us.
Yeah, that and Bass Pro Shops. Bass Pro Shops.
Yeah.
That's where like you
The
go to get really good at playing bass guitar.
The Bass
Pro Shop.
To get us back, how loud is Frank's 2,000-inch TV?
Well, it's got those 90,000 watts of Dolby sound.
Okay, before we go on from that, I love the sound of the song at that place because it mimics that Dolby thing that would come before. So brilliant. But anyway, so what is 90,000 watts of Dolby sound?
I mean, it's really all based on the receiver, the audio receiver. So I have an audio receiver right there. Let me look on the front of it and see what the wattage on that is, and I can give you a kind of baseline.
Okay.
Now, mind you, I can still hear you. I have my earbuds in, so don't call me a poopy head or whatever.
Okay.
Okay. Now let me look up that part number because it didn't give me the information I wanted.
I just want to say that there's a website called tvtropes.org that it says, note that in real life, a screen that is too large is counterproductive. While the human field of view is nearly 180 degrees without moving the eye or head, the proportion of this is comfortable to watch fast-moving images on is smaller. So this is the same reason that when choosing seats in a cinema, people instinctively gravitate towards the middle or back. Sitting at the very front is tiring, as you constantly having to move your eyes and head to keep whatever action is happening away from the center of the screen easily visible to you. So that's interesting.
So
But it says nothing about the sound.
Okay, so the audio receiver I have hooked up to my TV to do my surround sound is 105 watts. And when I turn the volume all the way up, I get 16.5 decibels, which is pretty loud. I'll point that out. So when I don't feel like going into the math of it right now, but obviously the more watts you have, the louder you can get. But we're talking orders of magnitude here, so like that's gotta be huge. Like I'm at 100. For sake of rounding, I'm at 100 watts, and so to go from 100 watts to 90,000, that's a pretty big jump. So I'm not sure that that's even attainable in the audio realm.
Interesting.
And to be safe to listen to, like
Right.
Like I'm pretty sure that even if I turn my TV all the way up the volume, it is basically unlistenable to be in this room.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I can understand that.
yeah.
Huh. While we're on math, are you going to have 2 or 3 of your Slightly Mighty beers?
3.
And they're 12-ounce cans?
Yeah.
At 4.5% alcohol by volume?
4, not 4.5. You're giving me too much credit.
Oh, dang. Oh, Mom's calling me.
Uh-oh.
Hang on.
Hello, John and I are recording our podcast. Oh. Very good. I'll give you a call a little later. Okay. Love you too. No problem. Bye.
She got the Omaha steaks that I sent for Christmas.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
So people know that's when we're recording it. And she said it christened their new freezer.
Oh, yeah, they did get their new freezer, I think, yesterday, so.
Yeah, I put a note in there that says, Merry Christmas, Mom and Dad. Nothing says I love you like the gift of a spatula, but a giant box of meat is pretty close.
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
That's how Stacey says nice. She says nice a lot. Nice.
Oh, so you're only 4%? Because, dang, man.
Yeah, 4%.
I was going to say.
So I'm having a total of 36 ounces at 4%. That doesn't mean I'm having 12%.
Right. So the way we did the math before, you're having 36 ounces
Yeah.
at 4%. That gives you 1.44. We're calling it units of
Yeah.
alcohol. Okay.
Yeah, units.
And I'm 16 ounces at 10%, so I'm 1.6 units. But if that was a 4.5% beer, you would have beat me by 0.02 units. But
No,
it's
you can
not.
win this one. Because I'm drinking more beer, but at the same time, I'm drinking less. I mean, hey, I'm happy with the fact that the total of my 3 beers is going to be less than 15 carbs.
That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. I have made...
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good beer. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, it's an IPA. I get the IPA taste, but it's a light IPA, and yeah, it's very drinkable. Some people poo-poo it, like just because it's a light IPA. Yeah. I mean, like, can you really have a light IPA? Well, they did it. Dogfish Head are pioneers of the craft brewing industry. Please sponsor us.
Heck yeah. I'm trying to figure out, because, they put the 120-minute out every once in a while.
Yeah, I can only have about 2 or 3 sips of it before I just can't do it anymore. It is way too much.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I enjoy the 120, and I will probably, because my beer place gets it every once in a while, I will probably get like a little small growler of it to have at some point. But I need to talk about this free Strata now that I'm into it. I'm going to read the can. Again, this is free Strata from BlackStack Brewing in St. Paul, Minnesota. We feel like we've been lost in a dream world ever since we started getting our hands on these most deliciously dank of hop treats from our homies out at Indie Hops in Oregon. Strata. One has to wonder how so many different overripe fruit aromas and sticky, icky flavors can come out of these amazing little buds. It was only right to set this lupulin-laden wonder free. Now, do you know what lupulin is?
That is the kind of strain of, like, marijuana. Like, it's the hop is related to the marijuana.
Oh yeah.
Plant. So
yeah,
it's
sure.
the strain that makes that, because I have a beer prepared for another song that has the Pineapple Express lupulin.
Well, lupulin is a naturally occurring substance in hops that plays a large part in giving hops their scents and flavors,
yes.
right? So it's the plant matter from the hop.
Yes.
So it's like the leafy, and that is generally discarded because hops, when they're like packaged and sent out to people like either home brewers or breweries or whatever, they're getting them. They're distilled. They're like into pellet form.
Yeah, pelletized. They're pelletized.
Right, they're pelletized. Well,
oftentimes.
They're oftentimes pelletized. Well, lupulin powder, they take the stuff that doesn't make it into the pellets and they make this lupulin powder, which gives it much more of that other stuff, which is really cool. Because I opened this smells amazing. It's a triple IPA, but first of all, for a 10% beer, this is not boozy at all.
No.
Like, not at all. It's fruity. It's light but heavy at the same time. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's hazy, but it's not like a milky haze. It's beautiful. This is a very good beer.
So light but heavy at the same time, I think of like a hot air balloon. Because you can't lift a hot air balloon by yourself, but
no,
it flies, my dude.
But air, if it's hot, can, my guy.
Right. Have you ever been in a hot air balloon?
Is that a thing now? Yeah, I've been in a hot air balloon at the Bloomsburg Fair.
Yeah.
You were in one that one time with your wife.
Yeah, about a year ago.
And remember that picture? You two look so nice in it, but like the balloon guy is like behind you.
Yeah, he's like, oh. Yeah. Yeah, it was a fun trip. It was fun.
I bet it was.
We landed in some guy's backyard.
Oops.
Yeah, well, no. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, you just have to hope that people are going to be okay that you land where you land. And he was okay with it. Like, you could tell that he was kind of like, all right,
annoyed.
Like, let's get it packed up. But at the same time, he wasn't like coming at us with guns and like, get off my property. He was just like,
yeah.
Because like, what are you going to do? Like, you can't really control where you go in a hot air balloon. You have
I guess you can.
No, You are at the mercy of the wind, and you are at the mercy of how much fuel you are able to carry.
I like that. Oh, that's why the hot air balloon at the Bloomsburg Fair was tethered.
Yes.
Okay. Well, dude, I just have to say the phrase "the mercy of the wind"
At the mercy of the wind? Yes, that's like
is
all right. So, at the mercy of the wind would be a great name for a song, but
yeah,
the mercy of the wind or Wind's Mercy would be a great band name.
Yeah, it would.
You know?
Yeah, it
At the
would.
Mercy of the Wind by Wind's Mercy.
Just like Bad Company by Bad Company off of the album Bad Company.
Yeah. There was another...
Or In a Big Country by Big Country off of the album Big Country.
Yeah, and there was one that was like really close to pulling that off, but I think they were like an album too late. They had a song with their band name, but it wasn't on their eponymous album. And I can't remember what it was.
I don't know.
Oh, well.
Oh, but while we're talking about things that make good band names, like real quick, yesterday...
All your troubles seem so far away.
They did. I was invited to participate in a series of workshops for women at my company, and this workshop that I was in yesterday, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was called Cultivating Your Personal Brand. So like, guess it could be tough for women sometimes. So the whole thing was like, how do you give yourself like executive appeal, right? So we went through a bunch of these exercises and stuff, and they're like, okay, pick 6 adjectives to describe yourself. And you know what? Hang on, I'm gonna get my packet because it's right here. And the lady said, read your 6 adjectives to people and people that know you, and see what they think. So here were my 6 adjectives I used to describe myself. There was like a list. Here's what I went with. Funny, efficient, creative, intuitive, smart, and loud.
Get rid of smart and I'm right there with you.
But so that's an answer from, but like, right?
Right.
Like I was pretty honest with myself.
Yeah.
Like
what are some other choices there?
Oh, there was like witty, there was like passionate, some like aggressive, stuff like that. And then we had to take those 6 phrases and come up with 3 2-word phrases to describe ourselves. So I'm like, okay, well, how do I do that? So I was like, intuitively creative was easy because creativity comes intuitively to me. Then I was like, all right, funny, smart, because it's like, I'm funny, but like I know what I'm doing. And then the last 2 I had were loud and efficient. So I was just like,
efficiently
loudly
loud.
Efficient. Oh my god. See, I went loudly efficient because like when I get my stuff done, like I'm gonna make sure I did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it was like loudly efficient.
Loudly efficient, yeah. But efficiently loud is what I am. I project. And so like I don't realize that I'm very loud. So I am efficiently loud. I don't put any energy into being loud. I just am.
You just are.
Yeah.
And we're both efficiently loud.
Yes.
So anyway, it was an interesting little workshop. But the one thing before I drop it completely, it was called Cultivating Your Personal Brand. And so I accepted the calendar invite and stuff. And when the little reminder popped up in my Outlook, it cut it off a little bit because it was too long to show up in the little pop-up window. So it just said 2 p.m. Cultivating your personal bra.
Bra. My brand.
My brand.
My brand.
But my brand.
My specialized. My brand. They have my brand. Dude, that commercial's great. Speaking about commercials and tying back to something that you said like this whole thing was like a pick 6. So when you say pick 6, what do you think of? I think of the lottery.
Football. Oh.
I think, well, I mean, football also, like a interception that you run back for a touchdown. Great. Okay, that's also valid. But pick six, thinking about the lottery, going to commercials. Do you remember this time of year, this commercial is airing?
Yeah. 5 cash 5s, 4 big
4s, 3 daily numbers, 2 instant games, and best wishes from the lottery.
Yeah.
Right. In recent years.
They changed it, haven't they?
They've changed it, and I'm ticked off about it. Because, all right, so the old man, he goes to the newsstand, and he gives the guy that's working the newsstand an envelope, and it's got lottery tickets in it.
Time out.
And back in the day.
Time out.
Yeah.
This is a commercial for the Pennsylvania Lottery. Yes,
the Pennsylvania Lottery.
Pennsylvania
anyway,
Lottery.
This guy... the guy gives the envelope to the guy working the newsstand, and in your brain, how does the newsstand guy react to getting this envelope of lottery tickets?
It was like a,
oh my god, what a great gift! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, what a great gift!
Oh,
they've changed it. I dislike how they've toned down the guy's like intensity and excitement of getting lottery tickets.
Oh, that's bogus.
Like, oh my god, it used to be amazing. What a great gift. And now it's like, what a great gift.
That's like dripping with passive aggressiveness.
Right. Dude could have won at least $1,000 on those tickets if,
Yeah.
if everything went his way. But man, some people these days, I tell you what.
I miss the Pennsylvania Lottery commercials with Gus, the second most famous
Hey,
groundhog.
listen here, all you commenters. How much is the most that you've won on a lottery scratch-off? Comment below.
Comment below and we'll match it. No, we won't.
No, do not. Do not.
We won't do that.
I've got a winning ticket.
I got a sunshine in my eye.
We've already talked about how Violet Beauregard did nothing wrong, right?
Yeah.
In a previous episode?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Good. I don't need to go into it again.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
That boat scene is also a fever
That
dream.
is a fever dream. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like 2020 has basically been the boat scene.
The boat scene, the ride, the movie.
Yeah. The boat scene, the ride, the movie.
The boat scene, the movie, the ride.
Oh, God. Can you believe it's January, John? How was your Christmas? We record this ahead.
That's a very difficult question to answer because when you're listening, it's January, but when we're recording, it's not. And Christmas hasn't happened, so I don't know how to answer that. Oh. I'm going to say Christmas is great. My wife loved all the presents that I gave her. My daughter loved all the presents that I gave her. My dog loved all the presents that I gave her. And I got a rock.
I got a rock. You got a Weird Al Chia Pet.
Oh, yeah, I did. Thanks for that. That was awesome.
You're welcome.
So did you.
Oh, yeah, so did I. That's awesome. Thank you. It's like the Weird Al Chia Pets of the Magi.
So, for real life, I did get mine the other day, and I was lamenting on the fact that the Chia Pets logo has not changed since probably the 60s or 70s when they first came out.
Chia.
Like the logo, it's like the branding is just like, it's so dated. But
and they can't change it now. And I mean, that's the whole point. Like, we know what Chia looks like now. And, like, the commercials are even, like, the jingle is still the same. It goes, da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Chia.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I was reading the instructions on it. And,
is it difficult?
It's really only supposed to be, quote, end quote, in bloom for, like, 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
They're like, once it's gotten, like, leggy growth, it's time to remove it. I'm like, what? I thought it was supposed to just be like something that you can enjoy for whatever, but you're only supposed to enjoy it for like 3 weeks.
Well, I guess you can buy more chia seeds.
Right, and that's where they get you.
That's where they get you. Mm-hmm. So I got Natalie Sophia.
Yeah.
From the Golden Girls.
Yeah.
I
think that was the right choice because it's the same name.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes. I don't know who she would truly identify with of the Golden Girls.
First of all,
I don't know the Golden Girls as well as you do or my wife would. But yeah, who do you think my wife would be? Disregarding names. Who do you think my wife would be of the Golden Girls?
She is. She has the sweetness of Rose with some of the tenacity of not Blanche, Dorothy.
Okay. So Rose is
Betty White.
I don't even Betty White. Okay, and
B. Arthur.
And
I am Blanche, except not slutty.
Okay.
Because Blanche.
I was gonna say one of them was a real big.
One of them was real big. Yeah.
Slut for their
and that's
day.
Blanche.
Yeah.
But Blanche has a lot of sometimes misguided, but always strong confidence in herself and her ability to get things done. And so I identify with that in Blanche. Sluttiness aside, I am Blanche. But yeah, I got the Sophia one for Natalie because her
middle name is Sophie. Actually Sophia, but her whole family calls her Sophie.
So
if anybody didn't know that, it was fairly confusing for a lot of the attendees at our wedding.
Oh yeah,
because half the room was referring to her as Natalie, and they're like, "Who's Natalie?" And then half the room is calling her Sophie, and it's like, "Who's Sophie?"
Oh, you should have seen it.
Yeah, it was very confusing.
Because I was sitting on the Carrie side of the room, and when when her sisters are giving their maid and matron of honor speeches, like Grandma Carrie looked at me, and she's like, "Who's Sophie? Who's Sophie?"
yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah.
And I'm like, I did that whole like loud whisper. I'm like, Natalie is Sophie. They're the same person.
Have you ever seen them in the same room at the same time? They're the same person.
The same person.
Have you ever seen the sun and the moon in the sky at the same time? They're the same thing. Well, the sun doesn't give the light to the moon, assuming it's going to owe it one. So
is that a line from something?
It is, actually. It's from a Linkin Park song.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Chester Bennington. Oh. Chester. Now I'm going to get all sad
Don't
again
get sad.
for no reason.
Don't get sad. It's... I think... Do you think it's time to put a pin in this one?
I don't know. I could talk about Chester Bennington for a while.
Do you have to?
Like, I mean, he's on topic at the moment. So I got to roll with it. So, like, shortly before he died, Chris Cornell died. And then, like, they put out their song One More Light, which is, like, all about, like, hey, don't do that. Like, don't commit suicide. And then Chester, not long after that, committed suicide himself. And it was like, you just put out a song about, like, I care. Mm-hmm. So don't do it. It's like, why would you? I don't fully understand his reasoning.
Yeah, well, you can't understand anybody's reasoning for something like that. Mental illness is a terrible thing.
It's very debilitating, especially like in times this year.
Yeah.
Everybody's mental illness, I think, has taken a hit in this 2020.
You mean last year?
Time. Yeah. Well, hindsight is 2020, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, next year? No, this year we can say hindsight is. I slipped up. What year is it?
Yeah.
Where are we?
But what if instead of going to 1/1/2020, it goes to 13/1/2020? What if 2020 has a 13th month and it just keeps going and going and going?
And when will your birthday be?
I'll never have another one again.
You're gonna stay the age that you are. You better have a birthday. I have a really good idea for a birthday present for you. So
we'll see if 2021 happens. Nice. You just topped off or hit bottomed out.
Bottomed out.
Hold on, I'm about to bottom out for the third time.
Oh, look at you. See, this is an unprecedented third beer.
It's not the most ounces I've had on a show, but it's
the most
amount of cans opened.
Yeah, it's the most amount of cans opened. You did good, John. Good job, Johnny.
Good job, Johnny.
Well, I am putting a pin in this episode of the Beard Owl podcast.
Okay.
Because I'm the one that has to edit
Because it's the podcast where... It's the podcast where, the podcast where, the podcast where, the podcast where... The podcast where... The podcast where...
Podcast what?
What? The podcast where we talk about two cool things. Beer and Weird Al. Do you have anything else you want to say on Frank's 2000-inch TV?
It's a bop. It slaps.
It truly is. Yes, it's a bop and it slaps. Yeah, it's a bop. It slaps. You used my own line against me.
Boom!
How dare you? First of all, how dare you? Second of all, how dare you? And third of all, how dare you?
Yay.
How dare you?
Can't handle any of this.
Do you remember what that's from?
Oh, that's familiar, but I don't remember.
How dare you?
What is that?
It's from Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh, God.
It was a repeating trope that, like, Rocco would get flung somewhere, and he would end up between this voluptuous being's breasts, and she would be, how dare
That's
you?
right. Rocco's Modern Life was filthy.
Yes, it was.
Oh, my God.
The restaurant's name was Choky Chicken.
Yeah, and he basically worked for a phone sex line.
Oh, he did, absolutely, yeah.
And the nipples of the future.
And then on really big man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot that's, you know.
It's great.
Yeah.
Mr.
Anyway.
Anyway, put a pin. The pin.
Put a peen in it. It will kill.
This has been the Beard Owl Podcast. The podcast where we talk about two of the greatest things in the world, beer and Weird Al. I'm still Lauren.
And I'm still John.
And thank you for listening, and we'll talk at you next time, people.
What the
fuck was that?
You better keep that in. That's the most genuine reaction I've seen from you.